Так, читаем. Читаем. Рубаем. Чат. Приветствую всех на канале THETENORFIRST. Стрим по Hogwarts Legacy 7 часть. Мы сегодня будем изучать искусство летания, искусство полета на метле. Поэтому оставайтесь на канале, смотрите этот стрим, ставьте ваши лайки, подписывайтесь на канал новые зрители и приятного вам просмотра. Мне заставка тоже нравится. Мне кажется, эту музыку создавали гении. Все, Дэвид Блейн готов. Поехали летать. Итак. Отправляйтесь на урок полетов на метлах. Поехали.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
А, прикольно. То есть всего лишь колесиком двинуть и
So
вверх.
there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The
Wish I
brooms
had my
are
own
school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant!
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Приколы.
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Haha! Brilliant! Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Ну, не прям уж так быстро. Может, потом будет какой-то
Our
способ.
aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Летать побыстрее. Ну, уже неплохо.
Haha! This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
А, ускориться вот на
Now
ЛКМ.
that's more like it.
Нормально.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
То есть ускориться только на некоторое время.
Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And
Hi.
where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Конечно, не дурно.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spint Witches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Прикольно. С кем поговорить надо?
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Gryffindor should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
I've not forgotten about our library
Злюка все равно
adventure.
сняла.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the
Sebastian.
Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Вот его-то мне и надо.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at G
Revelio.
if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
А, это не туда бегу опять.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, I don't like how flying. I should think there's an...
I was worried Transfiguration.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait. Another detention!
Revelio.
Опа, давайте-ка разгадаем. Поехали. Значит, у нас есть двоечка. Плюс 11 это 13. 13 плюс 8, 21. Ой. Да, все правильно. Восьмерочка это у нас вот этот с дыркой. Эй. А, да. Все правильно, что я делаю. Да? Не, это паук. Это паук. Следующий это вот этот. Получается, 5. 5 плюс... А где? А, 5 плюс 9. Это 14. 5 плюс 9, 14. И плюс 3. А 3 это у нас драконы. А где? Эй. А где? А где кнопка-то реально? Алло. А вот она, драконы. Изёвая для меня.
Revelio.
Ну все вроде забрал, да?
You can't
Expelliarmus.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Wish someone would send me a love letter. Doubt that'll ever happen.
I think there were doxy eggs as well.
Revelio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
На тебе эксплером. Останься без глаза.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Over here.
Так, мы, походу, сейчас опять в библиотеку пойдем.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not
Как
even
крипте.
professors know about this place.
Давай, давай. Вот видите, криптовалюта уже в то время была.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
А что у меня с плащом? Плащ залагал.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
А почему
I should
Себастьян
tell
оказался
you,
впереди
I
нас, если я
swore to
первый
Ominous I
зашел?
would safeguard this place.
Expelliarmus.
Please, keep this between us. He never confided in anyone, but he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily.
Revelio.
We've never been caught.
Revelio.
Ну, все, походу.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again,
Еще мне
mention
нравится,
this
что
to
здесь
no one,
нету вражды между
especially
факультетами,
Ominous.
потому что
He
обычно
has no love lost
Слизерин
to his
с
family or
Гриффиндором
their secrets.
соперничают,
But this place is
а
special
тут,
to him.
в
Understood.
принципе-то, все друг с другом хорошо
But
общаются.
why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct
Не такая
descendants of
токсичная
Salazar
молодежь.
Slytherin, one of the
Те
four
времена.
founders of Hogwarts.
Конец
Obsessed
19
with
века.
blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Так, получается, это, изи.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
Чё, открылись? Да ладно. Не открылись. Ну как так? А почему я должен только эти-то использовать? Как мне на другие-то переместить, алло? Это же несправедливо. Есть же и другие кнопки, алло.
Best to keep the
Непонятно
undercroft
почему.
intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Вот нас постоянно игра в такой позе ставит. Двоякой. И не знаешь, типа, можно, не можно рассказывать. Ну, я надеюсь, конечно, что он не этот.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Keep this place between us. Я думал, это паук. Паук. Что здесь еще есть?
Revelio.
Ничего, да?
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
Ничего так сильно.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
Что-то Себастьян пострадал, походу, от бочечки.
Revelio. Confringo.
Здорово. Ну, короче, все. Обучен просто я не знаю как.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster.
Это
I'm not
опять,
afraid to
возможно,
exploit
будет
that
вечером,
connection
где-то
if
после
I need
11,
to.
поэтому только так.
You needn't threaten me.
Какой-то хер пришел,
I'm
но
not going
начинает
to say
угрожать.
anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
А можете...
Sebastian is going to
Можете... Конфрингать я. Как? Дам сейчас. Как мне в крипту зайти теперь опять?
Revelio. Confringo.
Ну ладно. Едем дальше.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
Да, к сожалению, так. Потому что сегодня опять по плану. Постримим сейчас часика 2-3 Hogwarts. Потом мы с ребятами идем в Days. Потом я уже по делам. И возвращаюсь, скорее всего, на вечерний ночной стрим по GTA 5. Так.
Revelio.
I find if I try to look at this...
Best one ever!
Как тебя погладить? Можно, нет?
Levioso. Accio.
Ладно, не буду издеваться над собой. Ей еще письма носить. А вот где я не был, кстати.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
Осталось 5 страниц руководства найти.
Revelio.
Ну все, здесь походу чисто. Я думал, там еще проход. Но по этому... По Гарри Поттеру, это принцип лукровка, где убивает Дамблдора. Там же есть проход здесь с этой стороны. Здорово, здорово. Привет. Нет, пока еще не прошел. Тут такой сюжет развернутый, что так быстро не пройдешь. И это хорошо. Вот, пожалуйста, игра пройдена пока только на... Ну, я так понял, испытание на 22%. Ой. То есть еще очень долгая эта линейка будет. Так, что еще у нас есть? Таланты. А, опять все зашел. Да, конечно. Так, это можно удалить. Это оставим. Короче, сделаем вот так вот. То что-то непонятно, куда там бежать. Я думал, сюда в башню. Подожди, я опять сюда же бегу. О, мы это не разгадывали. Давайте, поехали. Значит, на двоечку. Это вот этот. Здесь 4, 12 и конь. Конь у нас 1. 1 плюс 4, 5, получается 7. Это у нас вот тот, не знаю, шарик, как его назвать. Шарик с щупальцами. Изи.
Revelio. Confringo.
Да. Нет, нет, не будет означать. Это будет означать, что ты смотришь в записи. Не пойму, сюда что ли? Да как к нему пройти, алло? Нормально так поспал, на полу, все хорошо. Игра надо мной издевается?
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
А, это
When
понятно.
you spot-
Все. Что там, миллион аккаунтов? Опять.
What you did in Cross 1 was fantastic. Your dueling skills are quite advanced.
Понял. Все, пора идти. Профессор.
Revelio.
Опа. Что это у нас тут? Частичная трансфигурация. Это частично преображенная чайная чашка. Вероятно, на скорую руку исправленная ошибка второкурсника. 7 аккаунтов. Кайф. Она явно служит предостережением для тех студентов, которые не хотят всерьез воспринимать всю сложность и опасность трансфигурации. Что у меня с речью стало капец просто. О, плюс еще одно очко талантов. Да ё-моё.
Revelio.
Слушайте, я этого задания, походу, никогда не доберусь.
Handy resource indeed.
Could you remind me how...
Опять это она, ё-моё.
Revelio.
Да, походу здесь. Нет?
Revelio.
Пипец. Чё не спим? Нормально. Сквозь меня прошла. Чё делать? Чё
What are you
делать?
up to now?
Да-да-да, to now. Тот момент, когда не понимаешь, как бежать. Нет, да что, Нимбус, это легенда. Здорово. Еще раз. Ой, еще раз. Я же с тобой не здоровался. Да хотя, по сути, можно сказать, и здоровался, потому что это было вчера. И сегодня ночью. Пам-пам. Играй, играй. Во. Не знаю, я вот постоянно кайфую от этой мелодии. Жаль, что не сделали анимацию более точную, чтобы вот какая нота есть, на такую он струну и нажимает. А так, получается, сделали анимацию вообще постороннюю. Он играет как будто что-то другое, а мелодия потрясающая. Не знаю. Я на Гриффиндоре и кайфую. Это может на официальной игре? Не знаю. Поехали. Ну, это вряд ли. Сам все равно явно бы игра поактивнее была. Игра на гитаре. Ну, это не гитара, это какая-то там другая херотень. Объясните мне, как попасть туда, алё, вы чё? Астрономическое крыло. Это пипец. Возможно, не знаю. Хотя это бред. Значит, все-таки в астрономическом крыле. А что еще делать? Вот, вот она, я пробежал его.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Как башкой мотал, типа. Ну ты даешь, конечно. Блин, вы знаете что, ребята? Мне нужно ликофику. Пускай анимация пройдет. Что он нам скажет?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Revelio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
Ну-ка, давай-ка,
This
Камфринго.
presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room.
Так,
I
сейчас
suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Ты про что? Про какой фейк, Стёп? Про то, что на Слизерин? Ну, может быть, пытаются. Не почувствовал. Это просто...
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Я не понимаю, почему эти слоты закрыты. Алло. У меня еще есть кнопки 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Я могу на все эти кнопки понажимать. Какого фига? Какого профессора фига, блин? Может быть, в настройках можно сделать? Нет, это только по джойстику. А, вот. Так вот, используй заклинание 1, 2, 3, 4. Кнопки есть. А вот здесь комплект заклинаний. F1, 5. Окей. Угу. Ладно, окей. Спасибо за подсказку. Ну, это не будем считать это за спойлер. Это просто, чтобы я, как сказать-то, не расстраивался, что у меня тут нету. Я удалил шарф, который я мог одеть. Бля. Который повышал защиту. Motherfucker, bitch. Понял. У меня 21 уровень, так-то. Ну ладно. Ну, в картографической палате я был. Что я опять пропустил? Вот. Поэтому талант-то у меня уже есть. Я просто не знаю, на что их потратить. А, это чисто за одно очко таланта каждый. Угу. А, еще комплекты заклинаний можно делать. Ясно. А мне бы слоты. Все, все очки талантов я потратил. Сейчас посмотрим, поменялось что-то или нет. Во, разблокировались, все. Так, получается, делаем. Где люмус? Люмус. Вот люмус. Сюда. Теперь это сюда. Третий у нас это только что Иванеска было. Я бы поставил обратно Инсендио. Четвертое остается акцию. Пятое будет... Ну, пускай Иванеска сейчас попробуем. Потом... так. Невидимость давать на 8. Это у нас Экспеллиармус на 5. На 6. Ванеска будет на 7. Вот так вот. Так, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. А, ну и этот репару. А, репару будет вот здесь. Вроде пока все. Дима, давай это. Не это. Ну-ка, сейчас посмотрим. Так, еще раз. Эванеска будет на 7. А, нет, так не работает. Надо, значит, в клавишах на этот назначить.
Incendio.
Нет, все-таки не так. Да, где-то в 4. Значит, это не так работает. Ну, знаю, как ты дремлешь, мне кажется, не надо. Но если ты проснешь через часик, то хорошо. Ой, бля, хамха. Короче, так не работает, походу. Что за комплект заклинающий? Посмотрим.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Excellent work.
Тёма,
You will
хорош.
note that you are now in possession of
Молодец.
Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Все правильно Тём сказал. Получается, у нас есть заклинание 1, 2, 3, 4. В каждом слоте по 4 заклинания. Эти слоты можно переключать, получается, F1, F2, F3, F4 по комплектам. В каждом комплекте по 4 слота, вот так вот. Все, получается правильно. Magic. Да.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that
Это что такое?
my old school bag? I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own.
Я ждал
before
тебя
we
целую
locate
вечность.
Steve.
Похоже, твой список поручений
Professor.
подлиннее, чем ожидалось. Если захочешь встретиться еще раз, дай мне знать. Искренне твой, Т.
Revelio.
Dear, can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
Revelio.
А, ну что забыл. Он-то чай попил уже 2 раза, а я нет. Одну минуточку. Ну, в ДОРОГИЕ мы, может быть, с тобой встретимся, а Сева придет тогда, когда я уже уйду. Так.
Revelio.
Что у нас еще есть здесь? Опа. Добрый вечер.
Accio.
68 бабок.
Accio. Revelio.
Да блин, опять. Опа. Теперь можно вот так делать? Только это копится, походу, или что? А как я прыгнул-то?
Revelio.
Я обратно сюда пришел. Кайф.
Revelio. Protego.
Комната решила, что мне нужно помыться. Обидно вообще-то.
Revelio. 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 How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Подожди, стоп.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
Как мне туда залезть?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Почему? В смысле? Да, ё-моё, ты ж все правильно сделал, алло. Почему ты спрыгиваешь?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
А, все, понял.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
А что опять ему не нравится?
Incendio. Levioso.
Нет, тогда не понимаю.
Levioso.
Может, там с другой стороны можно будет подойти? Типа я сейчас зря мучаюсь.
Accio. Levioso.
Ладно, допустим. Для чего это было сделано тогда? Чисто меня запутать просто.
Protego. Expelliarmus.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Неужели он книгу ему даст?
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Вы разблокировали стол определения. Используя его, чтобы обнаружить любые скрытые магические свойства неизвестного снаряжения, которое вам удалось найти. Вот это-то мне и нужно. Да-да.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable...
Походи, invaluable. Бля-бля-бля-бля-бля-бля-бля. Я теперь шляпник. Неплохо.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
А почему он не зажигается?
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Поехали.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highland, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already...
Revelio.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Отлично. Давай изучим что-нибудь.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
Да их у меня
You can
полно.
acquire it by vanishing items here. Return to me.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Так. Мне нужно В смысле не хватает бюджета? В смысле? Почему? Требуемые ресурсы. Он же всего 4 просит. Почему? Я не понимаю, почему. А, стол определения есть. Все точно. Дальше.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Can I remove an item I've conjured?
Indeed you can. You already know the spell, Evanesco. When you vanish something, the moonstone used to conjure it will become available to you again.
Нормально.
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is your space after all. I will say that a simple addition such as a wall hanging or a portrait might make the space feel unique.
I think I can manage from here. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your work.
Revelio.
Ну, как-то вот так вот, наверное. Так. Все делал правильно, я забыл вращать. Блин, только это не посередине, ё-моё. А, Ctrl. Нормально, Ctrl можно удерживать, и будет как в этом, как в фотошопе, как еще где-то. Где-то здесь, что ли? Ой, идеально. Ну, идеально же, ну, просто идеально. Ну.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Так. Давайте установим часик. Какие-нибудь интересные. Не интересно. Что у нас еще? Ковры. Прям Sims какой-то. Да ладно, блин, сюда не поместить. Есть такой. Ну ладно. Мне кажется, думаю, вряд ли здесь кресло нужно. Да, не надо. Диваны потом будут открыты, походу. Куда же тебя поместить-то?
Reparo. Levioso. Accio.
Ладно. Вроде все готово.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Так. Сколько мы заклинаний сегодня выучили, а?
Just aim your wand at any conjured item.
Так, все, долой шарф. Уже на улице теплеет. В Хогвартсе теплеет. Мне уже жарко становится. Останусь чисто вот так вот. Пам-пам.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
А сундук-то мне тут не дали взять, кстати, в выручай комнате. Не дали. Так, пожалуй, еще окошечко приоткрою чуть-чуть. Слишком жарко становится что-то.
I was hoping to see...
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Да.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Вот, наконец-то открылся. Тогда я в западне был.
How
За
did
первый раз
this
я спустился.
Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Так. Это что за мега омут памяти?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Давайте взглянем, где там место первого испытания.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Окей.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Да.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation.
Revelio.
I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done
Levioso.
Фиг-то идет, нет? Алло, фиг ты где? Идет.
Levioso. Incendio.
Так, на сегодня будет последнее тогда задание на нашем пути. Да-да. А все, мы его ввели в ступор. Фиг ты как, все в порядке? Ладно. Надеюсь, когда-нибудь он доберется до башни. Фиг. Ладно, ладно, так уж и быть. Не будем издеваться над пожилым.
Lumos. Levioso. Levioso. Protego.
Да в смысле?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Так, одну минуту, ребят.
Still baffling to me that such a book was hidden in the restricted section all these years.
О, так, столько дел появилось. Сейчас, секундочку. Руся, привет, привет. Сейчас, секунду, надо денежку закинуть себе и жене на этот счет. Так. Все, ребята, все готово. Все. Так, едем дальше, пока время еще есть. 1500 километров. Ой. Фу, 1,5 километра. 1500 километров, блин. 1500 метров.
One up, one to go.
Так, пожалуй, мы не будем столько бежать. Не, я думаю, мы на сегодня это закончим. Слишком много бежать, и в 3 часа я хотел бы... Ой, в 4, где-то в 4:15 начать Days. Так, что у нас еще тут есть?
Revelio.
Сегодня изучили дофига заклинаний, просто уйму заклинаний. Что не может не радовать. Сегодня научились летать на метле. О, кстати, а на стадионе Квиддича можно зайти? Можно. Прикол.
Black hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the first
Revelio.
Rebellious.
Saying it wrong. Revelia.
Much better.
Oh, shut up. Wait.
Revelio.
Так, ну чё, остановимся тогда здесь. Завтра продолжим. Так, мы сохраняемся. Спасибо огромное за просмотр данной серии Hogwarts Legacy. Встретимся с вами завтра на очередной 8-й серии. Сейчас я заканчиваю и через минут 10-15, максимум 20, запущу стрим по Дейзу. Все. Кому интересно, приходите на Дейз. Кому не интересно, всем удачи, всем пока, до завтра.